Welcome to Keeping It Real with KC. I am your host, KC Phoenix, and it is another weekend. And today will be a busier day because last weekend I did 2 episodes. I did one video and then one podcast only episode last weekend. So for that, the podcast only episodes, the only way that you can hear it is by going to the podcast website, the main platform, KIRWKC.com. Also, you can follow on Twitter, KIRWKC, and you can follow on Instagram, KIRWKC. Pretty easy to remember. So, yeah. But today, I plan on doing 5 episodes. All 5 episodes will be what I call lifestyle episodes because, lifestyle, entertainment, news, and sports. Next weekend, I will make it a point to do an entertainment episode. I don't know what in entertainment I will talk about, but I will find something to talk about. It's just I've been on this lifestyle kick lately, so that's why I've been doing the lifestyle episodes. But I plan on doing 5 episodes today for the weekend, and then I also, for my other channel, my political channel, I plan on doing 5 episodes for that channel tomorrow. So, yeah, I've taken a few notes here. My chicken scratch. People always say I should have been a doctor or a lawyer, which I almost became a lawyer. Almost. But like Brandy said, almost doesn't count. For this episode, fight tomorrow's battle tomorrow. This came to me when I was watching a movie. I'm not going to say which movie, but I was watching a movie. And I'm sure that I heard it before. But I don't think, if I heard it before, I don't think it really stuck. And for some reason, when I was watching this movie a few days ago, and just to give you a small breakdown, there was a situation where someone was upset about something and she was complaining to her boss about it. And her boss wanted to formulate a plan on how to deal with it. But she was really, really upset about it and wanted to handle the situation right then and there. And he said to her, "Let's fight tomorrow's battle tomorrow." And when he said that, it just stuck. I was like, fight tomorrow's battle tomorrow. Huh. Okay. And then it started to marinate over time. And that's why I decided to do a show on what I interpret that as when it comes to that particular saying. One example that I can think of is, before I go for any further, I need to make it clear, this isn't an endorsement of complacency. I'm not saying put something off just to put it off. If you have a plan and you have the resources, then go ahead and handle it. So I'm not talking about being complacent or putting something off. I'm talking about where if the resources aren't available or if a plan isn't in place, let's say you order something and it's a set, but it's shipped separately. Like, let's say table and chairs. You order your table and chairs, but they're shipped separately. You get your table before you get your chairs. Clearly, you can't sit in the floor at the table. So, why worry about it? You know that once you get the chairs, the set will be complete. And then you can sit at the table. There isn't a need to rack your brain or become frustrated about something where you don't have the resources available to resolve the situation. The chairs are in transit. They're not there for you to use at the table that has already arrived. Same thing if you buy a video game system and a video game at the same time, but they ship separately. You get the video game on Friday, but the video game system won't arrive until Saturday. There isn't anything you can do about that. You can't play the game without the system. You don't have the resources. If you have the resources, but you don't have the plan, where you received a bunch of, I'll just say, furniture, but you don't know how you plan on setting it up. You need to have a plan. You can't just say, oh, well, I'm going to throw this over here, I'm going to throw this over there, I'm going to throw this over there. And then when I know where I want to put it, I'll set it up that way. No, you need to have a plan in place. Resources and planning play a large role in fighting a battle. You have to have the resources and you have to have the plan. If you are missing one or both, then you can't fight the battle that day. You have to fight it tomorrow. If the resources and the plan are available tomorrow, if it's not, it may be the day after tomorrow, or the day after that, it may be a month, it may be 2 months, 6 months. The main point is you can only do what you can do. You can only do what is available to you. If you don't have what you need in place, don't stress yourself out over something that is completely out of your control. As much as we would like to believe we can control everything, we don't. There are some things that just cannot be controlled. And for the things that cannot be controlled, and for the situations that are out of our control, that requires us, where we're required to fight a battle, if we're lacking what's needed, then it isn't a today battle, it's a tomorrow battle. So fight tomorrow's battle tomorrow. Don't worry about it today. Lay your sword down, because you're running into battle unprepared. You're running into battle without everything that you need. You're running into battle with the sword, but without a shield, or with the shield, but without a sword. When you go into battle, check out my video on the episode Battle Tested. When you go into battle, you want to have every resource you can to fight the best battle possible, so your chances of winning are higher. If you don't have the resources, you might need to wait and fight the battle tomorrow. That is a tomorrow battle. The world does not end. The world will constantly be in motion, regardless of what happens. It will constantly be in motion. When we come, when we go, what we do, what we don't do, what we watch people do, what we don't watch people do. what we see, what we don't see. The world will constantly be in motion. So there isn't a need to overexert your emotional, spiritual, mental, physical capacities over things that are out of your control and over a situation that you're not ready to enter into. So that's why in some cases you have no choice but to fight tomorrow's battle. Tomorrow. Now, if you have the resources, if you have the plan, then by all means, have at it. And by battle, I know the word battle can have a negative connotation to it in a way because it makes it sound like you're going into war, and in a way life is a war to a certain degree, but I don't want it to sound as serious, as in so serious that everything is make or break. Because with battles and wars, because there is a difference. A battle is the short, the war is the long. So with the battles that you go into, not every battle is as serious as one might believe. Not everything is as serious as one may think. It may seem like it at the time. But if you look at it from above, the situation from all angles, sometimes it's not as serious as we may believe. But I just thought that was interesting when I was watching that, and when he said that, he had said, let's fight tomorrow's battle tomorrow. And that's why I decided to do this episode. And this episode, as I know, is now done. And yeah, less than 15 minutes. Because I like to do short episodes. I don't like long episodes. So, yeah, that's good. All right. And as I said before, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've said it on all my other shows, and I'm saying it again: like, share, subscribe, and comment, because I like to hear what people think. And to subscribe, click the subscribe button, notification bell on YouTube, subscribe on Daily Motion. When you watch podcast-only episodes are available at the main podcasting website. You can go there, KIRWKC.com. You can follow on Twitter, KIRWKC. I retweet a lot of anime because I love anime stuff, as I mentioned before. Instagram, I think I said that at the end, KIRWKC. So yeah, thank you everyone who's been listening, everyone who's been watching, and I really, really appreciate that, because I've noticed that there have been people listening to more episodes than others, or people watching more episodes than others. And it really means a lot to me. So just know that I'm very grateful for that, for your time, because time is precious. We can't get it back. So that's all I got. Thank you again. Be blessed.